Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Take a look at this. Dow soaring nearly 500 points less than an hour into trading.
No tariffs, or at least delayed tariffs for some products from September the 1st until mid-December.
The markets took off on that.
The markets took off on that. We were having Christmas in August. Yes. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Before I forget, I want to make sure that you don't forget, we're going to be leaving tomorrow for San Francisco. Because Friday, August 16th, we're going to be at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. And we're going to be doing our show. We're going to be broadcasting live from Salem Communication Booth, KDOW. And we're going to do our workshop from 4:30 p.m. to 5:15. From 4:30 p.m., that's right, to 5:15 p.m. Pacific time, not Eastern time. Remember, Eastern time is 3 to 4. Pacific time, 12 to 1 p.m. I got to figure that out myself. I'll get screwed up out there. Anyways, we're looking forward to it. Craig Roberts, we're looking forward to hooking up with my good friend Craig, who, by the way, got me really in this business years and years ago, and I owe everything for this I've done in this business actually to Craig Roberts. He's a good man. So I'm looking forward to meeting him out there tomorrow with the rest of the folks at KDOW. This is a strange day. Matter of fact, this has probably been one of the biggest financial engineering jobs I've ever seen in the stock market. I told my members today, this is called a key reversal. When the market's going down, they turn around and they ramp it back up 500 points. It's called a key reversal. And you'll hear the jibber jabbers talk about how the volatility, the market's so volatile. And it's not volatile. The market is not volatile when you have 500 points down, 500 points up, 200 down, 200 down. It's not volatile. Not if you are a chartist and if you're working with a chart, especially if you're working with my chart. Now, what do you mean it's not volatile? Because trend is always your friend. Trend is the smoothing mechanism. My God, if every day the market, if you followed every move in the market, I mean, every day a stock goes up, stock goes down, stock goes up, stock goes down, you'd go out of your mind. The trend is what you look at. And when they took the market, went up 500 points today, now it's only up 387 points today. If you were my member, you'd be doing just fine. You wouldn't even think about it because that up and down is still in a downtrend, meaning the sentiment, my charts identify the sentiment is still downward. So even though the stock market goes up 500 points and then back down and now it's up 300 points, nobody gets upset or excited because it's still identifying sentiment is downward. And if you look at the yield, which, by the way, everybody's starting to talk about yields now. I was the only one talking about yields since 2015, if you recall, when they started to raise rates, telling you how great the stock market, the economy was. I said, well, if the economy's so great and they're raising rates, how can that be? when the yield identifies how well the economy is doing, and the yields were telling us that they were flattening, and that means the economy was getting worse, not better, which identified the only reason they were raising rates in 2015 was to mask how bad the economy was. And it turned out to be exactly what I said it was, a big masking of the economy that was imploding from within. And then, of course, the market crashed in October because it couldn't absorb the 225 basis points, starting with, of course, Aunt B, with her first quarter point rate hike, and then Powell at the very end. They couldn't absorb it because how could you absorb it? Because the economy wasn't doing good. But they did that purposely to fake you out. The bold-faced lie. That everything's great. You hear the jibber jabbers every day talk about how everything's great. So now today, everything's great again. Everything's wonderful again. Now listen to this.
I think this is the president saying, I don't want the stock market down anymore.
Now, I don't ever agree with Jim Cramer. Because to me, old Jim is the biggest phony on Wall Street. Oh, he made a fortune, okay. Nobody made money like Jim Cramer. Not during the dot-com years. Not that he knew how to invest. Because, by the way, when he started to go out on his own with his own hedge fund and started to invest money or to take care of money to invest for people, he blew all his funds up. It wasn't until the dot-coms that he's a lousy investor, but he's a fantastic networker. No one knows how to network Wall Street like Jim Cramer, and that's what he did. And during the dot-com, he was networking everybody. He knew these IPOs were coming out. He'd buy an IPO at $5. He networked his way in, and then he hooked up with his buddy at CNBC back then, David Faber and Maria Bartiromo, and those two, okay, they were the big stars in the morning. Big stars in them, those two. And when the dot-com started every morning, they tell you, yeah, this is a great stock. Buy it. And Maria said, yeah, stock's on fire. And the stock would go from $5 to $55, $65 within a half hour. Well, no one knew, but Cramer was picking up these stocks, and then he hooked up with Faber. He hooked up with Faber, and Faber would promote it. So Cramer and Faber would Cramer was the one who would always find the stock. He'd always be the one networking it. So he would get 1,000 shares, and then he'd call his friend Faber and say, look, here's the stock I get. In the morning when the market opens, go and say this stock's on fire, and we'll pump that stock from $5 to $80 by noon. That's how he made his fortune. And that's, again, it's the truth. Everybody on Wall Street knows that. You can't take that from him. Okay, he was very smart in networking. So today, he made a statement. I was stunned. It's the only thing I've ever agreed with.
I think this is the president saying, I don't want the stock market down anymore.
Yeah, so he's right. Here's what happened. You remember that right now that the market has stopped going up. Most people don't realize this. The market, the big boom from 2009 to 2019, that 10-year rally of 350, or let's do it this way, of 30% a year. The market went up 30% a year, and they were lying to us and telling us, oh, the economy's fantastic, but the economy was only growing 2.8% a year, while the stock market was going up 30% a year. So while the stock market was going up 30% a year, again, the economy wasn't growing. So now what's going on is Trump suddenly finds out October is when the market, this bull market, stopped. That's October of 2018. That's when we had our 20% crash. It's now 11 months, the longest time frame ever, that the stock market in 10 years haven't moved up. And when it did move up, it collapsed and came right back down. People don't realize the stock market is over. 11 months, it hasn't moved. Hasn't moved. Trump is just so worried, and he should be worried. And I support Trump. I'm an independent. And he's worried because he knows if this market crashes, it's over. He's not getting reelected. He's not getting reelected. So he doesn't know what to do right now. And he's trying to do everything to move the market up. And when we get back, I'll tell you how they engineered this move. and how to make money from it. We'll be right back. Phil's Gang. Join my gang today.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Don't miss it. Join Phil Grandy live at the San Francisco Money Show, August 15th through the 17th at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. For more information and to register, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Money Show link.
Well, I've been a Phil's Gang member for around a 10-year period. For this year, I'm up with the Phil's Gang group, their support for all the different programs they have, around 31%.
I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard.
Been very happy with the results. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Following your system has been fantastic.
I'm John Thompson from San Jose, California, and I would recommend Phil's Gang to anybody.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so here's what's going on. So we know that the market in October of 2018, it stopped. The 10-year run has stopped, although nobody's going to admit it, but that's what happened. Now, remember, that 10-year run was all because of not ingenuity, not the CEOs were coming up with great products, not that they were increasing their top-line sales or better margins. It was simply because they could do QE, meaning quantitative easing. There'd be printing of money. They could get money from the Federal Reserve at zero interest rates and buy their own shares back. But also you got to remember what's going on too, is that if you go back and you look at what happened in this country, our middle class is shrinking right now. It's really shrinking big time. Remember, the middle class grew after World War II. We had tremendous economic growth when everybody came back from the war. But here's what was interesting. Wage increases went up, okay, for nearly, 20, 30 years, okay? I mean, every time the economy grew, wages grew, like in lockstep. The reason, because there was a union. So anytime that productivity increased, the union bosses made sure that the CEOs would pay a portion of that productivity and increasing wages to the worker. So back then, the CEO was getting 33 times what the worker was getting. But things all of a sudden started to change. Remember, they started to do global, they started to outsource. Because all of a sudden now they started to move everything out of the country. Everything was going to China. They even got rid of their factories, even tore their factories down, dismantled them, sold them to China. They rebuilt them over there. So there's this whole globalization going on. And all of a sudden the unions were gone. And so no longer, when productivity increased, would Main Street get the proper increase. So they increased their productivity, and they went to get paid, but they didn't get a portion of it. They're afraid to even ask for it, because if they asked for it, they know they would outsource their jobs. So everybody kept quiet. So during this time, remember what happened, that the wages, a CEO who was getting 30 times the worker without any union bosses, he was stepping up, getting 333 times. He was taking the money, the productivity money, and putting it in his own pocket. And then finally they were taking the money, and they weren't reinvesting the money back into business investment, IT spending, new machinery. Wasn't happening. So by the time Obama came around, the strength of this country was the middle class. Because remember, the middle class was built after World War II. And the middle class was built through, again, these unions, so that labor benefited. But then when they decided that they're going to switch our economy from manufacturing to financial services, and they're going to take everybody and again, take their jobs and send them overseas, because hell, they could. Why wouldn't they? They're paying somebody $27 an hour. They could take that same job, send it overseas, and pay them 27 cents an hour. So our middle class is what built this country. And by the time Obama came in, remember what happened. The middle class, when they were making money at their plants where they were working, and the CEO was making 30 times, and they were getting the rest of it, they were benefiting, they would have the big disposable income. They would have more disposable income than the working poor. They certainly wouldn't have more than the top 1%, but the top 1%, they took their disposable income after they paid their taxes and everything, extra money, and they put in a pile of the rest of their money. But remember, it was the middle class who was the foundation of this country, because they would take that money and they would do startup businesses. And startup businesses turned out to be about 67% of our labor force in this country. It was a wonderful thing. Middle class would take that disposable income and reinvest it back into startup businesses. And it's startup businesses that is the foundation of our economy. So if you think of it, the middle class, okay, is the backbone, and the small businesses that they create, okay, is the foundation. And that's how we grew. But once that globalization came in, that all started to change. Because remember, they weren't getting enough money now. Wages weren't keeping up. And then it got worse. So when Obama shows up, of course, he was a Marxist, and his idea was he wanted to increase the welfare state. He wanted to disincentivize work, and he wanted to increase welfare state. He hated small business because of what small businesses stood for. And during that 8-year period, he really destroyed this country because he hated small business. In fact, when he came in, the economy was so bad. When he came in, the answer for him to fix the economy, remember, was small business. That was his solution to the recovery, is to finance these small businesses. Because small business created real jobs. But he decided not to do that. He didn't want to create small businesses because it contradicted his core principles. The middle class, small businesses, contradicted everything, contradicted his core principles, his ideology of socialism, build the social state, build the welfare state. So he had this. Remember, all this crap he had in his head was rooted in the dream of the Marxist utopia, where government will take over our lives, and they knew what to do and that control us, and that everything should be fair and everybody should be equal, and then and redistribute the wealth of the hardworking individuals. Well, when we get back, I'm going to tell you. This is how we got to where we are today, and why you're not going to be able to retire until you die.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Don't miss it. Join Phil Grandy live at the San Francisco Money Show, August 15th through the 17th at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. For more information and to register, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Money Show link.
Well, I've been a Phil's Gang member for around a 10-year period. For this year, I'm up with the Phil's Gang group, their support for all the different programs they have, around 31%.
I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard.
Been very happy with the results. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Following your system has been fantastic.
I'm John Thompson from San Jose, California, and I would recommend Phil's Gang to anybody.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Don't miss it. Join Phil Grandy live at the San Francisco Money Show, August 15th through the 17th at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. For more information and to register, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Money Show link.
Well, I've been a Phil's Gang member for around a 10-year period. For this year, I'm up with the Phil's Gang group, their support for all the different programs they have, around 31%.
I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard.
Been very happy with the results. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Following your system has been fantastic.
I'm John Thompson from San Jose, California, and I would recommend Phil's Gang to anybody.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, where I'm trying to go with this is to identify Trump and Obama both hit these impediments. And for Obama, he needed to grow to get elected, and Trump needed to grow to get elected. So they both make bad decisions. So Obama, on his end, he was a Marxist. When he became the president, he didn't grow businesses. He didn't grow the economy. He decided to grow the welfare state. And so he killed small businesses, and that's why he could never grow the economy. And he was the only president in history on an annualized basis that could never get above 3%. So he made the decision that he would, to get reelected, just like what Trump's going to make a decision here, to get reelected, he didn't support small business. He needed to get the economy to 4%. He could have done it. He could have got the economy to 4%. But instead, he made the decision to keep funding, instead of small businesses, his welfare state. Because to get reelected, if he started to fund small businesses to grow the economy, to help the middle class, which is the foundation of our economy, if he did that his welfare state that he needed to get reelected, those on welfare would turn against him if they saw this was happening. So remember, he had no choice to stay and support the welfare state. And that's why, remember, when you remember the time that Obama, he ended up giving small businesses with his TARP business, remember the TARP and all that, he started to give small business $124 per employee. Remember, he gave the big auto companies $472,000 per employee, which really show I hated small businesses. So the small businesses were going down. And then when Trump takes over, what he does is he recognizes that for 10 years we've never had this growth. So he says, I'm going to make America great again. So Obama sacrificed the middle class, which we need in this country. Okay? You don't need minimum wage to go up. You need a strong middle class. You don't need to redistribute wealth. The best redistribution of wealth is your middle class. So Trump comes in, he says, okay, we're going to make America great again. And he's going to repeal Obamacare because health care is killing this country. I mean, just killing this country. My Marta got I saw her health premium yesterday. They just increased it again. It is incredible. It's unbelievable. People are getting killed with health care. So, of course, Trump, he thought he'd repeal Obamacare and he would get that health care done, and all this other stuff was going on. Never happened. So now, because he didn't get Obamacare repealed, he didn't get the infrastructure repealed, he didn't get people $4,000 to each household. So now he's in a tough position. He knows to get reelected, he's got to push the stock market up because he knows the economy is in bad shape, but 99% of the people don't understand that until they just started to talk about yields. All of a sudden, when the yields started to crash, when they started to see the yields drop, the 10-year yields start going to 1.6, and the economy and the stock market started to drop, went down 900 points. Then for the first time, all the jibber-jabbers on CNBC and Fox were talking about the importance of yields. You always look at the yields to see how strong the economy is. That's the first time we ever heard that. They never wanted to talk about that because they never want you to look at yields because they don't want you to understand how bad the economy is. They want you to look at the stock market, as the stock market is how you measure how healthy the economy is. So they couldn't stop it anymore. They had to start talking about it. So now Trump's sitting there going, oh, my God, what am I doing? I got to get back to 0% interest rates, because if I can get back to 0% interest rates, I can never screw the economy. I can grow the stock market again. And that's all I have to do to get reelected. So he couldn't convince Powell to drop interest rates down another 50 basis points. He only could convince 25 basis points. And he said, that's not going to help me, Powell. I got to get down to 50 basis points this time, and then next one, get me all the way down to 0, or we're going to lose this election. So Powell sticks with 25 basis points. So what does he do? He kept arguing with Powell, and then finally, like Kramer said,
I think this is the president saying, I don't want the stock market down anymore.
Yeah. So he said, I can't keep the stock market down here. And he said to Powell, I'm going to keep this market's going to stay down. I can't get this market going unless you drop me rates to 0. He said, well, I'm not going to do that. He said, okay, then we're going to financially engineer a rally. So he got the 3 dopes together, the dope squad, which of course is led by Kudlow and Steve Moore and Laffer. And they came up with this plan, okay, to to let's take and we'll delay the tariffs, and we'll come up with a story that we're doing it for Christmas. What a bunch of garbage that is. But remember what happened yesterday. When the market was tanking yesterday, they got panicked because the bank stocks are ready to drop. And if the bank stocks dropped, broke their 200-day moving average support, then this market would have tanked another 900 points. So the plunger team came in, okay, and the plunger team said, okay, we'll fix this and we'll help you out. Now, the plunger team, remember, is controlled by the president. That's the Secretary of Treasury. That's the Federal Reserve Chairman. That's the SEC Chairman. That's the Commodity Futures Trading Chairman. They all get together and they can manipulate the market. So what they did yesterday is the market started to collapse, ready to go down another 900 points. They started to purchase index futures. So that way they kept that stock market just above the banks, above that 200-day moving average, or they're afraid the market was going to go down another 900 points. And then all of a sudden the banks started to falter. So the plunger team goes in and they start purchasing bank stocks through mutual funds. So they go to all the mutual funds and say, hey, let us buy bank stocks. We'll buy bank stocks from you to hold up the bank stocks. So that's what they did yesterday. Yesterday, Trump was panicking, and so was in his 3 dope squad. They're all panicking. This was it. This market was going to crash again. So that's how they temporarily put a Band-Aid on it yesterday. So today they say, okay, let's engineer it again. So now today they turn around and say, let's come up with a Christmas story. We'll come up with a Christmas story. That we're going to delay all these tariffs, and that'll rally the market. So if I can't get Powell to cut rates by 25 basis points, let's create a fake narrative that we're going to hold off the narrative. We're going to hold back on the tariffs temporarily because we want everybody to enjoy Christmas. And we don't want the tariffs on there to make things costly. Do you imagine this garbage?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle.
I've never seen. I mean, here you got Obama. He doesn't grow the economy because he needs the welfare state. He's got to open up the border to get everybody in from Mexico and everybody else so that he can grow his welfare state that way. And then, of course, now you got everybody running for the Democrats, right, who are running for president. They want all the borders open so to increase the welfare state. What a mess we are in. This is unbelievable. And Trump said, I got to win or we're really screwed. Okay? So now he's trying to move this market up, but it's not going to work. Even if they drop it down to 0 rates, it's not going to work. It'll rally a little, but it's going to crash before he becomes president because there's too much damage done now to the economy to fix it. It's like turning the Queen Mary around. So join my gang. This way, you're going to learn to make money. Remember, only 20% of the people in the stock market make money. And it doesn't include 401k people. They don't make any money. And the reason why only 20% of the people in the stock market make money is because they have the ability to mitigate any losses by taking their stocks. And I'll tell you exactly what they do with those stocks when I come back in a moment. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and you don't have to worry about any of this.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside the box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let PhilsGang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. PhilsGang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out PhilsGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so here's the deal. The stock market right now, Trump is trying to rally this thing. So they turn around and they decide yesterday when the market's ready to crash to purchase the future index. Okay, this is the plunger team. And then they turned around and they purchased bank stocks from the mutual funds. That's why the market didn't drop yesterday. Then today they create a fake narrative, and they're going to say we're going to hold off the tariffs temporarily because we're concerned about Christmas. But listen to this. When they ask Payne, when Varney asked who else, Payne, the genius, what's going on? Listen to this garbage.
Your analysis here. We got the delay of tariffs.
Yeah, his Charles Payne analysis. That's about as worth as much as an ice cube in 100-degree weather.
Your analysis here. We got the delay of tariffs on many, many Chinese.
That was a stupid analogy.
Your analysis here. We got the delay of tariffs on many, many Chinese products until December the 15th. Right. Market goes straight up. Your analysis.
We certainly continue to stand out tremendously from the rest of the world.
We are the world's top performer.
There's just absolutely no doubt about it. Driven by an American consumer that's confident, that has higher wages.
Give me a break. Driven by the consumer. The market was driven by a fake narrative. The market was driven yesterday by the plunger team driven by the squad of three dopes, Kudlow, Steve Moore, and Art Laffer, who came up with a dumb plan yesterday to get the plunger team together to purchase index futures, to purchase mutual funds from them, financial stocks, to make sure the market doesn't crash. Then they turn around, the squad of three dopes, and they say, hey, today let's create a story that we're going to hold off the tariffs until after Christmas. That's what it was about. It's called financial engineering. It's Trump team panicking. And Payne comes out and says, this again, are you kidding? It's the consumer that's pushing this market up? No, because you go and look at the yields on the 10-year Treasury. Always tells you the truth. It tells you that the 10-year Treasury yield only went from 1.6 up to 1.6 to 1.64. It hasn't even gone back to 1.75. The 10-year Treasury, the bond yields, always tells you the truth. That this rally was what they call a short covering rally. There was no new money coming in the market. The people who sold the market short are just taking their profits. The computers were set up to sense that signal that they're doing something like this. And as soon as the computers hit that signal, they've got that signal, they just purchase their own stock back that they shorted, for God's sakes. It's unbelievable. These people on these financials, this is why very few people make money in the stock market. And this is why people on 401ks can't retire. They got to work till they're dead. That's the reason. The thing about this, if you're 30, you should have at least one times your salary saved for retirement. So let's say you're making $40,000 gross. You should have $40,000 total right now in your retirement account. If you're 30, you should have $40,000 in your retirement account so that you can, and you got to keep going that way until you're 60. Are you kidding? 40? You only have 40 cents in your retirement account. This is all fake. So what we do here at Phil's Gang, we make sure our members don't pay attention to any of this garbage. And we make sure when the market goes down, we're going and selling the market short. One thing never changed today and yesterday. Between yesterday and today, one of the biggest financial engineerings, the trend still shows after all this, with the big rally up 500 points today, now up 380 points, the trend is still down. The narrative, the bond yields are telling you there are more sellers in this market than buyers. The big institutions who push the market up aren't there. And this is just a head fake rally. For God's sakes. But yet these guys come on like Payne and the rest of them, right? And tell you different stories.
We're seeing a lot of really good news come out on earnings, and it's being overshadowed by all the trade wars that are out there. But it's just more news just showing how strong the economy really is.
Than this.
Netflix down hard by a little more than 10%.
Earnings are flat.
For the second quarter, Boeing reporting a loss of $5.82 a share.
Under Armour getting dunked in today's session, the stock having its worst day in almost 2 years.
Earnings per share have been declining. They're actually down 1%.
So they're down, but they lie and do this.
We're seeing a lot of really good news come out on earnings, and it's being over.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing? That's why you join my gang. And you don't need to care whether the earnings are good, whether the earnings are bad. You don't need to care whether the market's going down or the market's going up, because we're going to be in position. If we're short, OIH, we're up 29%. If we're long a stock, like Apple, we're up 15%. If a stock like Micron Technology, we're up 34%. If we're short a stock like Netflix, we're up 16%. If we're short a stock like Boeing, we're up 6%. That's right. Caterpillar, if we're short a stock, we're up 14%. But if we're up long a stock like AT&T, we're up 9%. For God's, 1%. Caterpillar up 9%. So we'll always have our team, our people position. And why? Because at 2 o'clock every afternoon, if you don't have time to come to our academy and to learn every day, then all you have to do at 2 o'clock or when you get home at work is just go and check whatever stock in the member portfolio that you want to follow. Just take a look at the at the video that we do for you, and we post the video every day at 2 o'clock, and we go over each one of our stocks, telling you exactly what to do. Here's our industrial XLI.
So with XLI, we've added lightly to this one short yesterday. We're still in this one with a stop at 76.25.
So there he is. The video shows he's showing you the MV2 color-coded chart, which I'm going to have out at the Money Show in San Francisco on Friday and Saturday. He's showing you the chart and telling you exactly what to do. He's holding your hand. You don't even have to think. You don't even have to think, for God's sakes. And beautiful thing, we'll make sure that you're shorting the market when it should be shorting. Your people in 401k, you can't short the market. You're not allowed to short the market. Isn't that stupid? So join my gang, for heaven's sakes. $39.95 a month. We do all the work for you. We post it for you. Just try it for 1 month. Just try it for 1 month. Don't even put real money in. Just follow it with paper money. No contracts. Just follow. Go in and pick one of the stocks, our portfolio stocks, or ETF. That's all you have to do. Doesn't that make sense? See, the problem is, if you were in a cabin, let's say you're in a cabin all by yourself. I mean, I'm telling you, living there all by yourself. And you knew when to wash your socks. You'd throw them against the wall. If they stuck, okay, time to wash my socks. Just a laid-back life, you know what I mean? And no newspapers, no radio, no financial TV. You know how you would know to make money? Whether the market's up 350 points in the morning, down 450 points in the afternoon? You watch the trend. You watch the trend. And the trend, along with your treasury yield, always is right. So it doesn't matter for my members if the market goes up 350 points in the morning, goes down 450 points in the afternoon, goes up another 145 points the next morning. They call that volatility. We yawn. Doesn't mean anything to us, because on our charts we make sure that we have a trend. You can see a trend. You just follow that trend. I mean, just unbelievable. Listen.
We just don't know. It's just, It's been so bad. We got some good news. Now it needs to continue going that way, because the trend is your friend, as the traders behind me would say.
The trend is your friend. At least somebody on a financial show is making sense. The trend is your friend. So, bottom line, Obama destroyed the economy by redistribution of wealth so he could get reelected. Trump, now what happened to him, he couldn't accomplish what he needed to accomplish because his own Republicans screwed him. So now he knows to get reelected, he can only do one thing. He's got to drop interest rates back to zero to rally the market. The same thing Obama did. Join my gang, and we'll always be in the right position at the right time, and you'll be helping St. Jude as you're helping yourself. Join now. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to